dealing with change to future-proof yourself. Change is always around us. Change is the new norm. But how do we cope with it? Now, there's a lovely story which I always believed was true until I did some research, and that is about the frogs. If you get a frog and put it into boiling water, it'll jump straight out again, because obviously it doesn't like the change in the temperature and feels that it's going to boil, which obviously it will do. But the story goes that if you put a frog into cold water and gently heat the water up, the frog won't jump out. It'll just get used to its environment and stay in its comfort zone and then just boil itself, which is obviously not very good for the frog. But apparently that is just totally untrue. I think the frogs are a lot more clever than us humans. Let me give you some examples. Ever been on holiday where it's suddenly the sun comes out, or we've been on holiday and it's suddenly a lot hotter, and you think, oh, I must go and put some sun cream on. And for some of us, we need a lot more sun cream than others, and it's a very sensible idea. But we put it off, we put it off, we put it off, until at the end of the day, we go home or we go indoors or we go out for dinner, and then we suddenly realise, I'm absolutely burnt. We just don't notice the change around us. The second one is that perhaps we go out for a special occasion and we think, oh, go and put those nice trousers on or wear that suit. And we realise, doesn't fit very well anymore. We haven't noticed the change in ourselves. It may be that we decide to perhaps go running with the children or with some friends. And then we get out running or go cycling and we suddenly feel, gosh, I'm not as fit as I used to be. We haven't noticed the change. And perhaps the fourth example I've got for you, which I quite like, just reminds me of me, is that perhaps you're inviting friends round and you then start to think, oh, I better start cleaning the house up. And then you realise, gosh, house is very untidy. Oh, it's not very clean and perhaps I should have done some decorating. We haven't noticed the change around us. So how do we cope with this? Well, my coping mechanism with this is to sit down on a lot more regular basis and reflect. What is it you do want to do? What is it you do enjoy doing? What is it you don't want to do? And can I learn the skills to do it? Because we're constantly living and working in a constantly changing environment. But if we don't talk to people and don't realise what's happening around us, how can we adapt to it? We just then end up with a burnt head, trousers that don't fit, houses that aren't particularly tidy, and we go running or go cycling and we're totally out of breath. Don't let it happen to you. Future-proof yourself. Start taking control by reflecting on a regular basis and taking action required then and there. Don't put things off. Don't procrastinate. Make things happen. You're the one that's going to benefit. If you need any help, give me a shout. Be more than happy to have a conversation with you.